Genghis Khan, born as Temujin in the late 12th century, was one of history's most formidable conquerors. As the founder and first great Khan of the Mongol Empire, he united the fragmented Mongol tribes and led a series of military campaigns that reshaped the medieval world. His leadership, military innovations, and ruthless strategies forged the largest contiguous empire in history. This comprehensive historical account explores his early life, rise to power, conquests, governance, and legacy in great detail. Temujin was born around 1162 near the Onon River in present-day Mongolia. His father, Yesigay, was a minor Mongol chieftain, but Temujin's early life was fraught with hardship. After Yesigay was poisoned by rival Tatars, Temujin, his mother Holun, and his siblings were abandoned by their clan. They survived in the harsh Mongolian steppe, living off the land and learning the resilience that would later define his rule. During his youth, Temujin displayed exceptional leadership skills, forming alliances with powerful Mongol and Turkic tribes. His bond with Togrul of the Karaites and Jamuka, a childhood friend, helped him consolidate his influence. However, his relationship with Jamuka soured, leading to a civil war between Mongol factions. Despite suffering initial setbacks, Temujin ultimately defeated Jamuka, demonstrating his strategic brilliance and determination. Temujin's rise was also aided by his ability to reward loyalty and discipline his followers. He rejected the traditional Mongol aristocracy and instead promoted individuals based on their merit and loyalty. This principle helped him create a dedicated and efficient army, making him a formidable leader. By 1206, Temujin had defeated rival Mongol and Turkic factions, uniting the Mongol steppe under his rule. He took the title Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. His leadership was characterized by meritocracy, loyalty, and strict discipline. He abolished tribal distinctions, promoting commanders based on ability rather than birthright, ensuring efficiency within his growing empire. Genghis Khan introduced a structured military system based on units of 10, a decimal hierarchy that improved organization and battlefield coordination. His army was divided into units of 10, 100, 1,000, and 10,000, ensuring clear command structures and flexibility during battles. He also established the Yasa, a legal code that promoted order, discipline, and religious tolerance, laying the foundation for a cohesive Mongol identity. Once he secured his homeland, Genghis Khan turned his attention outward. His campaigns were marked by strategic brilliance, adaptability, and unparalleled brutality against those who resisted Mongol rule. The conquest of China, 1207 to 1215, Genghis Khan's first major campaign targeted the Western Xia and Jin dynasties in northern China. The Mongols, despite being numerically inferior, utilized superior mobility, psychological warfare, and siege tactics. His forces used feigned retreats to lure enemies into ambushes, demonstrating their tactical superiority. By 1215, they had captured Zhongdu, modern Beijing, forcing the Jin dynasty to retreat south. This victory demonstrated the Mongol capacity to challenge major civilizations. The Khwarezmian campaign, 1219 to 1221. One of Genghis Khan's most infamous campaigns was against the Khwarezmian Empire, located in present-day Iran and Central Asia. The conflict began when the Khwarezmian Shah executed Mongol envoys, prompting Genghis Khan's wrath. In retaliation, he launched a devastating invasion, systematically destroying cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Nishapur. The Mongols massacred entire populations, sending a brutal message to future adversaries. Genghis Khan's army utilized swift cavalry movements, surprise attacks, and siege warfare to dismantle Khwarezmian defenses. His troops were known for their adaptability, using captured engineers to construct siege weapons when necessary. After the fall of the empire, the Mongols ensured that no resistance remained by ruthlessly executing survivors. The invasion of the Caucasus and Russia, 1221 to 1223. Following the Khwarezmian campaign, Mongol forces led by Subutai and Jebi pursued fleeing Khwarezmian forces into the Caucasus. They defeated the Georgian kingdom, various Kipchak tribes, and the Russian principalities, including a decisive victory at the Battle of the Kalka River in 1223. This incursion laid the groundwork for future Mongol domination of Russia. The Mongols' ability to conduct long-range expeditions and sustain their armies in foreign lands made them a unique force. Their soldiers carried dried meat, fermented mare's milk, and lived off the land when necessary. This self-sufficiency allowed them to operate deep into enemy territories without supply lines. While Genghis Khan was a fearsome conqueror, he was also a pragmatic ruler. His administration focused on efficiency, religious tolerance, and economic integration. He established a vast network of trade routes, known as the Pax Mongolica, which facilitated commerce and cultural exchange across Eurasia. The Mongols protected merchants, standardized weights and measures, and promoted trade along the Silk Road. Religious tolerance was another hallmark of Mongol rule. Genghis Khan allowed diverse faiths to coexist, including Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, and shamanism. This policy helped maintain stability in his vast empire, attracting skilled artisans, scholars, and traders from different regions. He also implemented effective postal and communication networks. The YAM system, a relay network of horse stations, enabled swift communication across vast distances. This infrastructure allowed for rapid transmission of information, ensuring efficient governance. In 1227, Genghis Khan died under mysterious circumstances while campaigning against the Western Xia. Some sources claim he fell from his horse, while others suggest he succumbed to injuries or illness. Before his death, he divided his empire among his sons, ensuring continuity in Mongol rule. His successors, particularly Ögedei Khan, continued his conquests, expanding Mongol rule into Europe, the Middle East, and the rest of China. The Mongol Empire eventually fractured, but Genghis Khan's legacy endured through the Yuan dynasty in China, the Golden Horde in Russia, the Ilkhanate in Persia, and the Chagatai Khanate in Central Asia. Genghis Khan's impact on world history is profound. His military innovations influenced future warfare, his administrative policies fostered global trade, and his empire reshaped political and cultural landscapes. However, his legacy is complex. While he brought stability and economic prosperity, his conquests resulted in immense destruction and loss of life. Today, he is revered in Mongolia as a national hero, symbolizing unity and strength. His descendants, the Mongols, left an indelible mark on history, shaping the evolution of nations and empires for centuries. Genghis Khan's strategies are studied in modern military academies, and his empire-building techniques have been analyzed by historians and political scientists. His ability to create a disciplined, mobile, and adaptable army set a precedent for future military powers. Genghis Khan's life was a saga of survival, conquest, and governance. From a boy abandoned on the steppe to the ruler of the largest empire in history, his journey remains one of the most extraordinary tales of human ambition. His ability to unify warring tribes, revolutionize warfare, and establish a lasting empire cements his place as one of the most influential figures in world history. While his methods were often brutal, his impact on trade, communication, and administration shaped the course of civilization in ways still felt today.